What's going on, guys? It is Jack here, and today we're talking about something that is a very subjective topic. It is sub versus dub. So I'm just going to start off by giving you a brief explanation of what sub is and what dub is, and then we'll get into what I think, what other people think, and then you can tell me what you think. So sub is the subtitles, something that's in another language, and then you put the subtitles in it. And dub is where dubbing over it, localizing it and putting it in a different language. We're dubbing over the top with voice actors, and they're also known as seiyus in Japan. Now, there's something I want to talk about with the seiyus. I feel like the Japanese, overall, the Japanese seiyus are kind of, in a way, better. And I feel like you should treat them as two different entities entirely, because they're done by different people who have experienced different things, and they're gonna portray different emotions, like, because everyone's different. It's going to be done on an individual basis, and everyone's going to experience a blah 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 different. They will subjectively, it's a very subjective thing, like putting the emotion into it. A voice actor would probably put more emotion into something that they've experienced than something that they haven't experienced, and that's just a little bit on what I think of seiyus. But the main thing is, I feel like the Japanese voice actors, the seiyus for the Japanese, sort of, they're because it's their own language, they're going to put more effort into it. It is raining. Okay? So I know some people that like to only watch one, so they'll only watch sub, or they'll only watch dub. I have a friend who can only watch dub because she finds it hard to read the subtitles, and I get that, that's fair. In a case like that, I would understand why you would only want to try one, but at least they've given the other a go. I feel like the most important thing to do in this situation is to give both a go. You need to really take a good sort of stab at it, and just see what you like, see which one you think is better. See, I definitely think that you should try at least both, because you can't really say that you don't like something unless you've tried it. I do that all the time with food. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone does it. This has been like such a subjective topic to talk about. There is something that I also wanted to touch on, was the really bad dub scream. I've experienced this many times when watching anime, and it's just that no emotion, nothing, scream. Compared to that, it is like nowhere near. And there's also other things I want to talk about, like with One Piece. It was to do with the animation. They changed it around a bit. Sanji was originally a smoker, and they changed it with lollipops. Out of all the things to change it to, they changed it to lollipops, and they changed the colour of some people, which I know that I guess I could see why they've done all this, but we should keep to the original source material as much as possible. Sanji's a smoker. He should smoke. Then like you should just maybe change the time slot. It's not necessarily for children. Anime is not. I also want to say that I think that dubbing has improved immensely over the last couple of years. Like, go back like 10 years maybe. Yeah, go back to like early 90s, early 2000s. They weren't all great, and they were kind of done by a lot of the same voice actors as well. So you could definitely tell who you were listening to, and it kind of took away from it a bit, and it didn't really feel great. I didn't really enjoy it a couple of years ago, but then there's been more dubs recently that I've actually quite enjoyed. So I mean, like, dubbing has improved. I'm definitely going to say that the dubbing has improved, and I'm personally, my personal thing is, I'm more of a sub guy. I prefer subtitles. I prefer to go with the original Japanese language. I prefer to, because then in a way you're getting a different experience. You're getting the experience of the Japanese and how they would watch it just with the English subtitles. And you manage to read it, like you get used to it, and it's I just prefer sub, like, over dub. That is my opinion. I prefer dub over sub. Let me know what you think. So it's a very subjective topic to talk about, but I would like to know now your opinion on sub versus dub. What do you think is better? Which one would you pick if you had the choice to only watch one? There you go, that's the question. What would you pick if you only had the choice to watch one? I would like to know in the comments below. Have you enjoyed this sub versus dub sort of comparison / discussion? I don't know, let me know in the comments below. Give us a like. See ya in the next one, guys.